Hey guys, it's Candy. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be attempting something that I've never done before. I'm actually going to be creating a full individual crochet faux locks look. Yes, and I'm doing it on real locks. So yeah, let's jump into the journey together. I already started the process and I'm actually using Kima's Goddess faux locks in the length 22 inches, and I'm using some wrapping hair, which is the Ultra Afro Springy hair in the length 16 inches. I did cut that in half. And then further on into the video, I will introduce to you a third hair that I use for the process. So I'm going to be showing you up close and personal real soon what I did. But pretty much all I do is I actually take two pieces of her locks because her locks are on the smaller side. So I'm able to use two strands, and I just attach the full goddess locks to her hair, fold her hair in half, and then I use the wrapping hair just to wrap that exposed portion of her hair. And as you can see, I'm palm rolling it. So I will definitely get into the process, yeah, when I'm doing the next one so that you guys can see exactly how I did it. Yeah. All right, so I take one of the locks, insert my crochet tool through the loop of the locks. Then I find two pieces of her hair, attach that to the hook, pull her hair through the loop. Then I fold her hair into half. Yes. And then I start wrapping the Afro springy hair. And that Afro springy hair, when I wrap it, it will give the illusion as if the lock is growing directly out of her scalp. So I only wrap to the point where her hair connects with the faux locks, and then I stop the wrapping process. Right, there's no need to wrap further down. Just make sure that you cover all of her hair and that connection portion of the style. All right. Once I'm done wrapping, then I just palm roll just to make sure that I seal and secure that nicely. So word to the wise, if you're doing this style, make sure to assess how many locks you have on your head and the size of your locks. Now, if your locks are too small, then chances are you have a lot more of them. She had over 160 locks, and so I dare not attempt to attach one lock to each of her locks because that would be way too much hair on her head. Okay, and so because of that, I went ahead and did two locks for each. There are some instances where I had to do one because of positioning. So in order to make the style full, I had to do that staggered method where the lock that I'm doing has to fall directly in between the locks below just to make it look nice and full. And so, yeah, because of that, I had to make some of them single. The ones at the top, yes, the ones at the very top, I did definitely make single. So introducing the third piece of hair in the equation now. Yes, so in order for the top of the hair to look fuller, I did go ahead and introduce some curly hair. So this is actually curly human hair. Yes, this is from the brand The Scarlet. It's their deep wave, their French deep wave, and I just attach it at the top, and I just incorporate it when I'm wrapping the hair just to add, a little bit more volume at the top and a little bit more fullness. So that is the only reason. You do not have to do this step, but the client requested it, and so we did it. All right. So I'm just being sure to hold in place her hair along with the curly hair, and go ahead and start wrapping, making sure that I wrap it tightly and significantly enough before I actually remove that piece of curly hair out of the way. Yes, so I'm doing an initial wrapping, and this will make sure that the hair is securely in place. So I do wrap it maybe a good 4 or 5 times at the base first, and now I am at the point where I'm removing the curly piece and taking it out of the way, and then I continue wrapping. Remember guys, you're only wrapping the portion of hair to the point where her hair meets the faux locks. All right, so this is the loop right there. Yeah, showing where her hair is attached to the faux locks. And so I just make sure that I cover that portion. And then pretty much that is it. As far as locks are concerned, some people are not too keen on getting locks done because they feel like it is just so restrictive in terms of, different looks. But there are different ways in which you can jazz it up. This is one of the many options. You can literally get braids, as in plaits, over your locks. You can get boho locks. You can get different looks. You can get a full curly crochet look. So the options are endless. So I am pretty much done, and as usual, just making sure to activate those curls and soften them up a little bit with my mousse. And then pretty much that is it. We are all done, and guys, this is a vibe. This is how it turned out. Isn't that gorgeous? Who would have thought that her regular natural shoulder length locks could be transformed into this waist length boho faux locks vibe, right? Absolutely love it. I will try to leave the links to the hair below if I can find them, but if not, you can find them at your beauty supply store. Thank you guys for watching, and I will definitely catch up with you guys on my next one. Bye.